यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्।
Hello everyone. In the previous verse, we saw that Duryodhana was telling Guru Dronacharya about the greatness of grandsire Bheeshma and also asking all the warriors of Kaurava army to support Bheeshma during the war. In this video, we will look at verse 12 through 19 and it describes about the start of the war. In verse 12, Sanjaya was telling King Yudhisthtira that after hearing Duryodhana's speech, glorious patriarch Bheeshma started to blow his conch shell very loud. He said, the grand old man of the Kuru dynasty, glorious patriarch Bheeshma, roared like a lion and blew his conch shell very loud, giving joy to Duryodhana. After hearing grandsire Bheeshma's conch shell, other warriors started blowing their horns. Verse 13 says, thereafter, gong, kettle drums, the bugle, trumpets, and horns suddenly blared forth, and their combined sound was overwhelming. After hearing Kaurava army's conch shell, Pandava army decided to respond. Verse 14 says, then from amidst the Pandava army, seated in a glorious chariot drawn by white horses, Madhav and Arjun blew their divine conch shell. Madhav here refers to Lord Krishna. Verse 15 says, Hrishikesh blew his conch shell called Panchajanya, and Arjuna blew the Devadatta. Bheeshma, the voracious eater, performer of Herculean task, blew his mighty conch called Paundra. Remember, Hrishikesh here is Lord Krishna. He is also called as Madhav in verse. Arjuna, brother, is Bheeshma. Next verse 16 through 18, the rest of the Pandava army started to blow their conch shells, beating their drums. 16 through 18 verse says, King Yudhisthtira blew the Ananta Vijay, while Nakul and Sahadev blew the Sugoshan Manipushpa. The excellent archer and king of Kashi, the great warrior Shikandi, Drishtadyumna, Virat, and the invincible Satyaki, Draupad, the 5 sons of Draupadi, and the mighty armed Abhimanyu, son of Subhadra, all blew their respective conch shells, O ruler of the earth. King Yudhishthira is the elder brother of Arjuna, while Nakul and Sahadev are the younger brother. Draupadi is the wife of the 5 Pandava brothers, and mighty warrior Abhimanyu is son of Subhadra, another wife of Arjuna. The last verse we are going to look in this video is verse 19. It says, the terrific sound thundered across the sky and the earth, shattered the hearts of your sons, O Yudhishthira. Please remember, this whole Bhagavad Gita is a recitation of what happened in the Mahabharata war by the minister Sanjaya, who is King Yudhishthira. All the verses we have seen so far actually a narration of minister Sanjaya to King Yudhishthira, who was very interested to know what was happening in the war. Now let's talk about the verses we just listened. The Kurukshetra war, the Mahabharata epic, had a powerful beginning, marked by the blowing of conch shells in both the Kaurava and Pandava armies. Bheeshma, the commander-in-chief of the Kaurava army, blew his conch shell to signal the start of the war, despite knowing that the Pandavas had the support of Lord Shree Krishna and that Duryodhana had no chance of victory. Bheeshma's action aimed to reassure his grandnephew and boost the morale of the Kaurava army. The Kaurava army responded by playing various instruments, creating a loud pandemonium. The Pandava army then responded with Lord Shree Krishna and Arjuna blowing their conch shells intrepidly, igniting the enthusiasm of the army. Lord Shree Krishna was addressed as Madhav, a name that implies the goddess of prosperity, was with the Pandavas, and by her grace they would be triumphant in the war and reclaim their food. Arjuna, the mighty warrior and superior archer, was also referred in this passage. Sanjaya, the narrator of the Mahabharata epic, conveyed to Dhritarashtra, the ruler of the Kaurava kingdom, that the sound of the Pandavas' army's conch shell was shattering the heart of his son. Sanjaya wanted to know if Dhritarashtra was willing to stop the war should inevitably cause irreversible destruction. The Kauravas were relying solely on their physical strength to fight the war, while the Pandavas were confident and protected with Lord Shree Krishna by their side. The address of various characters in this passage is very significant. For example, Yudhisthtira is referred as king. Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, here is being addressed as king, even though he was living in a forest while in exile. He also got this title by performing Rajasuya Yagna, a royal sacrifice which earned him tributes from other kings of the world. Then, Lord Shree Krishna has been described as Hrishikesh. Hrishikesh carries a significant meaning in Hindu text. This passage highlights the significance of religious and cultural elements in Mahabharata epic and how they shape the character's actions and motivation. Thank you listeners for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe the channel and click the notification bell icon. Thank you.